video, I'm going to be talking about how I made thousands of dollars when I was only 12 years old. So I guess this is technically like a story time video, which I've never done before, so let me know if you like videos like this. Also, I'm currently having a giveaway for this MacBook Pro, so if you want to enter for a chance to win this, I will have that video linked down below, as well as on the eye at the top of the screen right here. So once again, if you want a chance to win this, just click on that video, and it'll have all the directions to enter on that. Also, if you are not already, make sure you are subscribed down below. I post new videos every single Saturday. And without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so basically this whole thing started around like June or July of 2013. I can't remember the exact like month or anything, but I was about 12 years old and it was the summer between my 6th grade year and my 7th grade year. So basically I had seen this picture on like Instagram or Tumblr, and it was like these colorful tie-dyed shorts, and I decided I wanted to make them for myself and try them out and make a whole little day out of it, and just like tie-dye shorts basically. So I got some like plain white shorts from Target, I got my tie-dye supplies, and I just went to town on like 3 pairs of shorts. I decorated them, made them all pretty, and it was really fun. I ended up taking a picture of these watermelon shorts I made, and I posted them on my Instagram account, which at the time also had a pretty big following. I probably had like 20,000 followers at that point. So I posted the picture of the watermelon shorts, and a lot of my followers really wanted to buy them. They really liked them. So I opened up an Etsy store called Elbells Apparel, and I sold these shorts I made that day on the Etsy account. After I realized that these shorts were starting to be like a big hit, I started an Instagram account for Elbells Apparel, and I had basically a whole storefront on Etsy and then my Instagram account, and it was like a little small business basically. I also started selling graphic t-shirts as well. So I would get these like plain t-shirts from Michael's, and I would print out my designs on like iron-on transfer paper, and I would just iron it on these plain t-shirts. So they weren't the best quality, but for some reason people really liked them and they were kind of a big hit. I then switched over to another website, which was called Store Envy, where I could basically like create my own website for my store. Not only was I selling these shorts and the t-shirts at this point, but I was also selling sweatshirts and crop tops. So it was like a full business. I had like tons of products and designs. As my orders started to pick up, I realized that I couldn't really spend all this time like hand ironing on all these designs on the t-shirts and like dyeing my shorts by hand. Like it was getting to be a little bit too much. So I ended up switching over to screen printing. If you have any graphic t-shirts, then they were probably screen printed. This is how most t-shirts with designs are made. It's like the best way to do it. It makes them really high quality. It won't like wash off in the washer or dryer, and it's just like a lot better. The reason I switched over to this was because I couldn't get a supplier to print the shirts for me, ship them to my house, then I could sell them on Elbells Apparel and make a profit from it without going through all this work to hand make the products. Now just for a little overview here, at this point I am about 12 years old. It is like the end of the summer, I think maybe early fall. I have started reaching out to suppliers. I have started getting like wholesale products. I'm getting my shirts screen printed, and I've come up with a huge system on how to like make the products, ship the products, and manage the website, manage the Instagram account, and all that. So I'm pretty much doing all this by myself at like 12 years old. Here are just some pictures of some stuff I sold on my website. Most of the stuff I was getting from wholesalers at this point, or getting screen printed. I was still selling shorts at this point, but they weren't like my biggest product. I was making them by hand, but it wasn't too big of a deal because I wasn't selling too many of those. My basement pretty much turned into a Elbells Apparel workshop. I set up like a tagging station, like I had all these boxes of all the inventory, shipping stuff. Like my basement basically turned into a small little shipping company because it was intense. So flash forward a couple of months, my store is still doing really well. I'm selling tons of different products, and it is probably like early 2014 at this point. So I had started my YouTube channel, but it wasn't like a big priority to me. Like I wasn't making regular videos or anything. My main priority at this point was Elbells Apparel because it was getting to be a lot of work. I was getting like 5 to 10 orders a day, which doesn't seem like a lot, but for one person, it was like a big thing to do, especially because I mean I was going to school. Obviously I still had like a life, plus YouTube, plus Instagram, plus Elbells Apparel. Unfortunately though, I was having a lot of trouble handling all this work plus school, so I ended up closing down the store spring of 2014. I'd already made a large profit at this point, so everything was already paid off, plus a profit, so I was doing okay. But closing down Elbells Apparel really allowed me to begin focusing on my YouTube channel, and because I had made a pretty large profit from Elbells Apparel, I was able to invest in some nice camera equipment for my channel. That was pretty much how my channel really started to like blow up a little bit. So yeah, that is the story of how I owned a small business and made a couple $1,000s in profits. I feel like I explained this really horribly, but I hope you guys enjoy this type of story time video. Also, if you are not already, make sure you are subscribed down below. I post new videos every single Saturday. I also have an Instagram, a Twitter, and a Snapchat, so go ahead and follow me on all of those. And I will see you guys next Saturday with a new video. Bye!